Hi, tonight's show is coming to you from the launch of the new Speakeasy Nights at the Westin Hotel. There's a brand new cocktail bar inside called The Exchange. It's absolutely rammed full of celebrities in there, so let's go inside and see what we can bump into. I'm now talking to the reigning Miss Ireland, Emma Waldron. Emma, congratulations, you did us proud at the Miss World.
Oh, thank you very much. I was absolutely thrilled, I couldn't believe how well I got on. I was just delighted.
Tell us about your experience.
It was fabulous. I went over at the start of start of October. I had 9 days after I won Miss Ireland, and then I went to Miss World. I had 4.5 weeks there. So it was really absolutely brilliant. It was really intense though. So there was 115 girls there, and obviously only one person can win. So when I went over first, I kind of thought, oh gosh, you know, there isn't a hope that I'll get anywhere. And I said, you know, I'll go and I'll enjoy it, and I'll do my best, and I won't give up. But at the same time, I'll take it as an experience in life, because, you know, the majority of people here aren't going to win. So, you know, I enjoyed it. We went to Beijing, to Shanghai, a place called Ordos in Mongolia, and then to Sanya for the last 2 weeks, which is
Tell us how you did.
I came 4th in the world. I got the most amount of points of any Miss Ireland ever, and I won Miss World Europe. So,
how'd you win that? Because of getting such high points?
Yeah, I got the most amount of points of any girl from Europe at all at Miss World.
Brilliant. I believe you played the violin as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I play violin. I've played since I was 7 years old. So when I went over there's different fast track competitions. There's 5 of them. And I made it through to the final of the sports competition. There's 20 girls who were chosen, and you have to do a test beforehand. And you have to do like a fitness test, running, sprinting, swimming and that. So I won the sprint, so I got through to the final. And then I actually won the Miss World's talent. So I played violin. I played 3 pieces, 2 Irish pieces and then a Chinese piece. And so I won that. That fast tracked me through to the final. So I came in the top 25, and then top 5 or 7, and then 5 in the 4th. So.
Well done. And I believe you spoke in Chinese as well, did you?
Well, I attempted it. I don't actually speak Chinese, but I was really good friends with Miss Hong Kong China. So I went into her. She was in the room across from me. So I went in before the talent final. I was like, "Would you help me out with this?" So she was trying to teach me, but it's actually really hard because of all the different pronunciations. So it's like So I know it sounds really silly. So the same word can mean different things. So I was trying to, you know, I was saying, you know, thank you very much for your support, because when I was over there, I was receiving so many mails from people from China, and because my granddad was the Irish ambassador to China, my uncle lives there. So I had really strong connections with China. So the Chinese people kind of took me under their wing almost. And when I was over there, I did so many interviews with Chinese television that I think it really helped me with the Chinese people, because they were emailing me all the time. So I just wanted to basically say thank you for their support. So I said that, or attempted to say that, and to tell them the names of the pieces and stuff as well. So I gave it a try. I definitely don't speak Chinese, but you know, I tried.
Well done. So what are you up to now?
Today was such a day. I've been doing loads of modelling and that, lots of interviews. I just had a meeting there this morning. I'm the face of Special K to launch Special K, the January promotion for the, you know, the slimming, the diet that they do. So I just got that today, which is fantastic. I'm going on Tuesday to do a test for RTE for presenting Style Nation. So all these different things. So hopefully I'll get it. I'd love to get into presenting, like, so we'll see. Like, but it's been really busy. I'm absolutely loving every moment of it. Like,
great. Good luck with that. And tell me, I believe you're off to Canada, are you?
Yeah, I'm off to Canada and Chicago with Miss World. So they asked me to come along. I guess I'm going to play violin, different functions and that, but also because I won Miss World Europe. So they've invited all the different queens of the continents along. So it'll be a great experience. I'm dying to see the girls again, actually. I can't wait. Yeah, it's been so long, because when you're over there, you get so close to them, and you know, you spend 24/7 with them. So then to go from that such intensity to not seeing them at all, it's actually really hard, you know. So I can't wait to see them all again.
That's great. It sounds like really exciting times to you.
Yeah, it is. It's been so busy. It's absolutely brilliant. I love it. I'm so lucky, you know. I'm just blessed.
Great. Well, the best of luck with that, and thank you for talking to us.
No problem at all. Thank you. Bye.
I'm now talking to the hunk of the latest Apprentice. He was a semi-finalist. Will, how are you doing tonight?
I'm not too bad, Gillian. How are yourself?
Grand. How have you got on since leaving the Apprentice?
Grand, yeah. Coping well. You know, I'm still friends with Bill. No hard feelings, and a couple of the interviewers. But yeah, no, I'm going good. Yeah, I've set up a new company now, which is HorrorMiddleman.com. So it's going well. You know, we'll see what happens. So. Hopefully we'll do well out of it, you know. So I'm just here tonight, just kind of promote that, you know, and just talk to a couple of people about it. So, and maybe have a drink or two, you know.
Very good, and I believe the girls at Expose, they were hot around the collar. They had you for a day, didn't they?
Yeah, the lads from Expose, they asked me to do a bit of co-presenting, which is a first apparently. They have never had a guest presenter, so I went in with Karen Coster and the girls there, and they're unbelievable, so I enjoyed it, you know, and there's talk of trying to ask me back to do another little gig, but we'll see what happens, you know.
Would that interest you doing maybe a career in TV?
It's not something that would interest me, you know, initially, but, you know, if it can help me promote my new business, great, you know. I'm a businessman first and foremost, but, you know, you don't know what lies ahead, but, you know, for the moment I'm concentrating on my business.
Brilliant.
So we'll see how it goes. Touch wood now.
And best of luck with the new business, and thanks for talking to us.
Oh, cheers, Gillian. Thanks, pleasure. Thanks so much. Cheers.
I'm now talking to Barry, baby, from The Apprentice. How are you?
I'm great, how are you?
I'm grand. Calling women babe got you into a bit of hot water, didn't it?
Yeah, but in normal circumstances it doesn't, but you know, some people like it, some people don't.
It normally works for you, does it?
I kind of I just give them the eye and go, how you you know the way Joey and Friends goes, how you doing? I say babes and it kind of works for me, so.
Very good.
On this occasion it didn't. I was like, get your ass out of here, man.
So what are you up to now? Are you up to anything working-wise?
Yeah, well I've a new hairdressers in West End Retail Park in Blanchardstown, which is cool.
What's that called?
At the West End. It's, and that only opened last week. And I've other stuff. McAvoy Foods from one of the tasks. I'm doing some stuff with them. I was talking to Jim Barry. Might do stuff with the Barry Group. Look, it's all happening. I mean, there's bits everywhere. I was talking to Bill the other day. He was kind of looking at me in a kind of devious sexual way, and I was kind of going, I think he wants me back. So who knows? He might.
Maybe next year.
Maybe.
I'm now talking to the recipient of the Lifetime Achievement Award at the Meteors, Brian Kennedy. How are you?
I'm very well, thanks for that little introduction. That sounds good. I'm proud of my Lifetime Achievement Award.
20 years in the business.
I know, can you believe it? A double decade. I don't know how it happened, but here we are 20 years later. The first album is 20 years old. I'm just glad that's not a child. Can you imagine? I'd have a 20-year-old son or daughter. No thanks.
I remember the first time I saw you was in Manchester years and years ago when you were playing
Lots
with Van
more hair.
Morrison.
Yeah, well, I was very privileged to work with him for 6 years. Incredible man, a wonderful teacher, you know. But yeah, that was those were the heady days. And those were the days that George Best used to come and hang out and sit with us and, you know, come and see us in Manchester. So a really amazing time that was, yeah. Were you living there at the time?
I was living in Manchester, yeah, and I was playing for Man City at the time. And
gorgeous, gorgeous city.
It was brilliant.
I love that city, yeah.
And what are you up to at the moment?
Well, as always, I'm doing what I do best, hopefully, which is to perform and sing. Performing live is the most important thing for me, so just doing a little tour around Ireland. Christmas time is a very busy time for me because that's when most people are having their parties and going out. I'm singing, so lots of dates just before Christmas. Then from the 27th, I've got about another 6 shows in a row. So if you can, go to briankennedy.ie or .eu or .co.uk, any one of those. And the diary's in there of where I'm going to be around Ireland.
Brilliant.
So I love it. Playing live is my favourite thing.
I read today something about you getting involved in the Belfast Nashville Songwriters Festival. What's that about?
Well, every year they come over from Nashville and they invite songwriters over to come and gather. The last 2 years I've been invited, but I've just always been away at that time of year. So this year I'm going to be in Ireland, so I'm going to be in Belfast. We're going to chair a songwriters circle. I'm going to give a concert. We're going to write songs. It's going to be a question and answer kind of audience with kind of thing. It's over 3 days, I believe, so really looking forward to that.
And is it kind of country music stuff?
No, I mean, Nashville obviously has that reputation, but it's about songwriting, really, essentially. And it's got that wonderful Nashville brand, of course. But no, it's country and everything else, yeah.
And what about music-wise? What are you up to? Are you doing any new albums coming out?
Exactly,
are you writing?
right. You're telepathic, aren't you? That's what it is. I'm working on a brand new original record that's coming out at some point in the first part of next year. It's been a while since I've done an original record, so been really focusing on doing that and writing new songs. And there'll be another book as well at some point next year too, but we'll see what happens. Creatively it's going to be a very busy time next year.
You're a busy boy.
Yeah, but you know, here's to 2011. It's been a weird 2010.
It's been shite.
Yeah, been shite on a stick, let's face it. So here's to 2011. It'll be wonderful.
I'm now joined by TV3's gorgeous Andrea Hayes. How are you doing tonight?
Great, it's a great venue. I'm delighted to be here.
What are you up to?
But we just finished our Christmas special for Animal A&E, which is going out next Tuesday night. So that was an hour-long special, and we went back to some of the stories that we started with at the start of the year. So some of the dogs that we rescued, and they're living in really nice homes now. So that was really special. We've our third series starting in January. And it's been really tricky, actually. We've been out to the ISPCA, and one of the things that we've come across is puppy farming, which is a huge underground kind of thing that's happening in Ireland, and there's no legislation, so it's quite a big expose, and I think it will make quite shocking viewing in January. It's pretty emotional to work on it. I love animals, so seeing them in such horrendous conditions was...
Especially after Christmas as well, there's going to be a lot of dogs that are just chucked out, isn't there?
This is it, and that's why we really want to highlight it in January and kind of say to people, you have to be a responsible pet owner. If you can't manage your animal, be it a horse or a dog or a cat, just to, you know, bring it out to the ISPCA or relinquish it and give it to somebody who can look after it, because there's nothing worse than an animal being cruelly looked after.
No, heartbreaking. But you're also doing a Christmas FM, that's a charity radio station, yeah?
Yeah, I'm doing my bit for charity. I love Christmas, so I love being on Christmas FM. I work on Sunshine at the weekend. I have my radio show on Saturday, and they very kindly have loaned me to Christmas FM, so I'm there every Monday afternoon, and I have to tell you, Gillian, I love it. I love Christmas. I know nothing better than listening to Christmas songs all afternoon. It's great for the children, and it's for Bernardo's this year. I think it's a super Irish charity that really needs the support. So anybody down in Kildare, listen to Christmas FM. It's online as well, and if you can donate to Bernardo's, I know they'd really appreciate it.
Great. And what number on the radio is that? What radio station is it?
It's 89.9 in Dublin, around Kildare area, but it's online at christmasfm.ie, and it's actually pretty much nationwide. So it depends in different counties what it's on, but it's really good fun. Great for the children as well. Children just love it, and it just really puts you in a good humour, you know, especially when all the budget stuff was happening last week. I was totally taken away from it, and I was sitting there singing all my Christmas songs. I'm really looking forward to Christmas as well, so it should be a busy next week.
That's great. Well, thank you for talking to us, and Happy New Year.
And Happy Christmas to everybody in Kildare.
We're now talking to the runner-up of the Apprentice, Niamh McDonald. Niamh, how are you doing?
Great, absolutely great. It's been a complete whirlwind, so just coming to the end of it now, so really good. Great, I'm delighted to get so far, and Michelle is a really worthy winner, so delighted for her. Really.
Very good. And you got a car as well, though, didn't you?
Yeah, absolutely delighted. A Renault Megane Coupe, so really looking forward to getting it. I'm getting it in January, so can't wait to be spinning around in it. It's a great consolation prize, I have to say. Brilliant, yeah.
And have you any plans now? What do you think you're going to get up to now for the new year?
Well, I suppose a bit of job hunting, so we'll see how that goes. I've had a few offers in, so a few decisions to be made, and we'll see how it goes, but we have to get over Christmas first, so looking forward to that, and we'll see.
How did you feel about an English girl winning it?
Oh, well, to be honest, it never even crossed my mind that Michelle is English or Irish, because Michelle's lived here for 10 years, so she's as much Irish as I am, and it was something we never even thought about. We just looked at each other as contestants, and I know obviously now with Steve Rayner and last year there's an issue made of it, but to be honest I think it's pretty irrelevant. Michelle's lived here for a long time and she was the strongest candidate, so she definitely deserved it.
And would you ever think of entering the English one?
Oh, I don't know. It's hard to say. Probably not now after doing the Irish one. I think it's hard work, so I don't know if I'd be up for another 13 weeks, but it's very different in England, so you'll probably be at the first week, I don't know, so we'll see.
And did you enjoy it?
I had an absolute ball, honestly. People don't see how much fun we have, as well as the pressure of it all. I made friends for life out of it, had an absolute ball and a brilliant experience. Like the things we got to do, the experience we got, I'd do it again in a heartbeat. It was brilliant.
I'm now talking to TV3's Conor Clear, who presents the Lottery Millions. How are you doing tonight?
The Monday Millions, yeah.
Monday Millions.
Yeah, it's a brilliant evening here this evening. So yeah, having really good fun, great atmosphere, really good buzz. Yeah, having a great time. Yeah.
Oh, well, can you tell us anything that's coming up? Anything special coming up on TV3?
Well, yeah, thank God. With the way things are at the moment, I'm actually very busy, which is good, because between the National Lottery with the Monday Millions, and we're still doing Ireland AM as well, we're just finished a programme. Myself and Andrea Hayes did a little Coronation Street programme, because actually the two of us are really big fans of the soap, so we were actually chuffed to get to put the programme together and take a little trip down memory lane down Weatherfield, so it was good, yeah.
That's massive at the moment, isn't it, since the live show? I mean, the ratings must have been amazing, were they?
They have been, yeah. I know in the UK they went through the roof, and even here in TV3 we were just over the moon with how well it's done. There's been such a big excitement between everything that was happening with the tram crash and all that, and then when it came to the live episode a few weeks ago, we were just so chuffed to see it do so well, because they put so much effort into it, and it was brilliant. I mean, it made great television.
It was brill. Have you anything else coming up the new year yourself?
Well, I suppose after the last few months, which have been so busy for us, I'm looking forward to just, spending Christmas and a quiet little New Year. And apart from a few holidays as well, I'm looking forward to that now, yeah.
And what about the National Lottery? You're on that every week anyway, are you?
Yeah, I share it with Anna Daly from Ireland AM. We alternate week to week, and that's really good fun. I really enjoy that because it's live and there's a really good buzz. And when you're in the studio, and it's great to actually press the button on the machine, and when the balls start going, you know that there's a chance that somebody out there could actually win a really big prize. So that's really good fun.
Do you buy a lottery ticket yourself?
Well, I've been known to once or twice. Do you know what? Seriously, I actually wouldn't. I do the Euro Millions because that's actually a really good buzz as well. But I'd be mortified if I actually won a prize.
They're going, they're all my numbers, yay!
Stand there going, oh my God, I've won. So just to be on the safe side, I don't. But sometimes when you see the really big jackpots, you go, I'd love to actually enter this and I'd love to win it. So it's frustrating that you can't. But yeah, I know, it's good fun. It's good fun.
Listen, best of luck with that, and I hope you have a good happy new year, and thank you for talking to us.
Thank you very much, and the same to yourself. Thanks.
Right, well, my next guest, I'm hoping to get a few tips for these under-eye circles with all the drinking over Christmas. It's beauty editor of the Sunday Independent and TV. You work a lot on TV, Trina McCarthy. How are you?
I'm very well, and can I just say, first of all, I'm loving the show. I've been watching it on the internet, and it's absolutely brilliant, and well done you. That's the first thing I'd like to say. And well done. I don't see anyone else covering this event tonight, and there's so many well-known people here, so well done, Gillian. I'm loving your work, as they say.
Thank you.
But anyway,
yours. What's the story? How are we going to sort our faces out in the new year?
Oh, do you know, in the new year, okay, what I always say, it doesn't matter what your budget is. You just need to use something to maintain your look. So even if you have to go to your kitchen cupboard, we're all feeling the stress of, the budget and everything, which I hate to talk about because I'm generally a happy-go-lucky person, but it is reality. And so I don't care if you can use the best creams, if you can use your basic supermarket creams, or if you can go to your kitchen cupboard. Just do something every day.
Okay, I'm going to make you nail your flag to the post here. What would you say is the best budget cream out there to keep the wrinkles at bay?
Do you know what? There's a lot. Do you know what? A lot of supermarket brands, is what I would call them, have really stepped up to the mark. And things like Olay, which we used to call oil of Yule in my day. I'm actually 96. I've had a lot of work done. I use a lot of cream. But they are amazing. They really have. They have huge research and development behind them, and they have really good products for, very purse-friendly price. So you get the beauty gain without the price tag pain, let me tell you. So something like Olay is very good. Barbara Daly for Tesco as well. She does an amazing range. And again, it's very purse-friendly. I think it's kind of, what you have to do sometimes? You just have to, as I said, just use whatever you can afford, but use something. Every morning, do your cleanse, tone and moisturise, and every evening. And just even take that little bit of time to yourself. Like I always say, in the evening go, you know what, I'm just going to be nice to my face. I'm going to moisturise it. I'm going to put on a little bit of moisturiser. And that makes you feel good. And a lot of time people think, oh, I need to have this bag and this dress or whatever. Beauty for me is when somebody just, their hair is looking shiny because they've just blow dried and it looks good. As I say this with my really bad nails, because I just pulled my 3-week manicure off, sorry. But it's the simple little things like that. Everyone can afford a new lip gloss or, it's so easy to do. There's things on YouTube now, YouTube tutorials, which show you how to do, like I look at them myself, where you have these girls that speak in very normal language, very basic, and show you how you can do things at home. And there's loads of home treatments you can use as well at home. And there's very simple things as well, like everyone has olive oil at home. And while you're watching the show, if you just get a bowl of olive oil, put it in the microwave, press pause now, put it in the microwave, bring it back out, dip your nails in it. It's so nourishing and so good for your nails. So that would be natural.
Tell us what colours are going to be in the new year. Lipstick,
in the new year, it's all gone very 70s. It's all Brigitte Bardot, a bit before our time. It's all, again, the pale lips and the eyelashes. We are obsessed with eyelashes as a nation. We really are. I actually have no eyelashes left because I pulled all mine out. I had those 7-day eyelashes, which are quite bad, I hate to say it, for your own eyelashes. But eyelashes are huge again. I believe Jordan uses 6 pairs of false eyelashes at a time.
No way.
I don't think I'll be doing that. But sorry, colours wise, it's pale lips. It's a lot of blues, greens, all those pastel colours. Rosy cheeks. We love a bit of rosy cheeks. And you know what? Less is more a lot of the time, especially coming into spring, summer. You look fabulous. Look at her.
Plastered on.
96 as well. Go out of that. You fabulous teeth and a lovely smile as well, I have to say. And the hair. You had the best hair makeover. I've looked at you and I've gone, I need to cut this stupid wig off my head.
Don't, you'll regret it, honestly.
Really? Do you regret cutting your hair?
A little bit. I miss it sometimes. But tell me, what are you up to in the new year? Are you doing much TV work?
I am. I work with Expose on TV3. I'm still doing my column for the Sunday Independent. I work with Image Magazine as well. And I'm also helping a friend of mine who's designing a new range, a fashion range. So I'm going to India in the new year. I'm very excited about that because I have a fashion background as well. Most people just know me for beauty.
Yeah.
I'm a beauty. But also, I have a fashion background as well, and I studied fashion with this girl, Katrina Hanley, who is well known as a jewellery designer and interiors designer.
Yeah.
But she is branching out and becoming a fashion designer, so I'm going to India to help her in the new year with her new range. So lots of exciting things happening.
Definitely.
And I'll be watching lots more of Kildare TV as well.
Excellent. Well, the best of luck with that, and have a happy new year.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.